Okay, so I've clicked start streaming. Hopefully that means I'm about to be live. So just trying to check it all out and see whether it's working. Let me know if you can see me. Let's see what's happening. I'm going into live chat window, so if you leave any chat messages, hopefully I'll see. Okay. Yay! Carl says, I see you. That's awesome. Glad you could come. And can you hear me too? Okay. And then, oh, oopsie, I exited something that I wanted to be at. 10 people watching! Yay, that's so amazing. And I've already got 1 thumbs up. You must have decided that you're going to like it already. Okay, glad you can hear me. All right. So this live streaming is something that I've tested once or twice, but it's the first time I'm doing a proper big concert like this. I did one for my patrons last weekend and they seemed to enjoy it, so I'm hoping that everything goes well today. Oh yay! Hi from Hong Kong. Hello Sharon, nice to have you joining. That's so exciting. So I've already got opposite sides of the world joining. Let me take a little sip. I'm trying to keep my voice from going froggy. So I've got some delicious honey and lemon that my mom made for me, which is really nice. And I think we'll just chat for a moment or two before I get started with the music, because I want to make sure I give people a chance to join before I get started. What will you play today? Okay, so that's a very good question. So I have a little, let me grab it here. I have a set list that I've kind of put together with a few different options of songs that I'm planning on playing, but I won't get through all of them, so it's kind of going to be decided in the moment. And I've got about, I'm planning on doing about 4 background harp or like instrumental harp music, harp pieces, and then about 4 or 5 harp songs with harp accompaniment, and maybe about 3 songs with ukulele accompaniment. And if anybody happens to mention what songs they want to hear, songs that you like from my YouTube channel, I might grant your request. I can't promise anything though, because it depends on whether the song is one that I know from memory and whether it's one that I'm currently performing. But maybe you'll be lucky if you ask for a song that you really enjoy from my channel, then maybe I'll be able to help you out and perform that one. But some examples of what I'm planning: Le Guissonet, which is a lovely Celtic harp piece written by a Canadian man. And what else? Either do The Little Fountain or Mozart Variations. Those are classical pieces. I'm probably going to do Coldplay Clocks. That was one of my more recent videos. Other recent ones: Believe Me of All Those Endearing Young Charms. I might do Bring Him Home, or maybe Caledonia, maybe Fields of Gold. We'll have to wait and see. And then on ukulele, I'm definitely planning on doing my original song Tea and a Friend, because I can't perform with ukulele and not perform Tea and a Friend. And then 1 or 2 others, like maybe Dream a Little Dream or First Day of My Life. I'm trying to include a few from my album, which is Soiree, and it's available for download. So I'm trying to include a few of those so that hopefully it will entice some of you to download my album. But then I've also got 1 or 2 new pieces planned, or ones that you haven't heard yet on on YouTube. Like, for example, Eubanks and Brez or Bonnie Doon. I uploaded an instrumental version of that, but I've got a different version of that song where I sing and play, and I've been performing that a lot and I really love it. So I'm planning on putting it up on my YouTube channel soon, but I haven't done it yet. So that will be a nice preview for those of you who managed to make it to the live streaming concert. Caledonia, yes, Caledonia, that's definitely on the list, so I can do that. Bring Him Home. Oh, I'm glad you'd like Bring Him Home. Hi from Australia. That's awesome. Hello and welcome. So maybe I should get started with one of those. And people who join a little bit later can catch up afterwards. All right. So I think I'll start with Le Goussanet. This piece, it's quite special. I put up my YouTube video, and it's one of the ones on my album. No, it's not. Why did I say that? It's not on my album. But anyway, the man who wrote this song went and commented, or this tune, went and commented on my video and said that he really liked it. So that was really exciting. You can go and have a look on my YouTube video afterwards and see the comment from the composer. It's really cool when someone who writes the song actually gets to see it. So let's start with that. There you go. I can hear that my parents are listening in the room next door. I can hear myself still playing next door because there's a little bit of a delay. So maybe Mom and Dad, you should turn it down a little bit so I don't get distracted. But I couldn't hear it while I was playing, so that's fine. And I'm so glad that they're watching too. Okay, let's see what's happening. Oh, wow, George is watching. Yay! Well, I hope you can stick around for a song or two, George. It's lovely to have you. And thumbs up for your music. I absolutely loved your live streaming. For everybody else, you must check out George's channel, I Am Georgetown. Really good original music. Okay, someone's saying Caledonia. Oh yes, that was already. Oh, clap, clap, clap from Sharon. Thank you. Someone said hi from France and Denmark. Oh wow, and that was lovely. Thank you, Rick. And bravo. Wow, awesome. So nice to have you guys watching live. Usually when I put up a video on YouTube, I have to wait quite a while between when I record the video, and it's usually at least a few days, maybe a week later, when I finally see what people think of it. So having immediate comments is really cool. And if you have any questions about my music or about my songs or my plans for the future, please put a comment there, because I'm always so keen to hear back from everybody and have a little conversation, because that's why I put music up on YouTube. It's just not just for myself. I want to be building relationships with you guys who enjoy the music. So that's really cool. Let's do a little song, I think. Since someone was asking for Caledonia, let's do that next. What a great song by Dougie MacLean. And my harp arrangement, I arranged it myself, but it's very much based on Dougie MacLean's guitar part. So this is like me playing the guitar on my harp. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I have tried and I've kept on trying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher, they've withered now, they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow when the hands have shaken, the kisses flowed. Well, I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would There you go, there's our first song. So how does the audio sound, everybody? Is it coming through clearly? I'm hoping that I've got this all right. I'm trying to do it so that there's a bit of reverb on my voice when I'm singing, but not when I'm talking. So if I've got that backwards, you better let me know. If I sound like I'm in an echo chamber or in a stadium, then you better tell me. I'm going to have a look at some of your comments now. Brando's enjoying it. Thanks, Brando. He's a great supporter. Amelie's a bit late, but oh, she's enjoying it. That was Caledonia, for those of you who are wondering and joined halfway through. Oh, George says it looks and sounds fab. That's great. Sure, yeah, we can definitely chat about my setup. I'm just lucky to have my dad helping me because I'm not naturally a very tech-savvy kind of person, but along the way my dad has been helping me, and then I figure things out for myself, and hopefully this is a good setup. We have very slow internet here in the part of South Africa where I am, so I think the upload speed is only around 800 or something. So that's why we've only got it on 360p. This is not extremely good video quality, but I'm hoping we'll get fiber soon, and then we'll have a nice clear picture next time I do a video live streaming, but we'll have to wait and see when that comes along. Cal says my voice is perfect for the song. Thank you. Oh, Lauren's watching. Lauren was in choir with me a few years ago. That's so cool. There's people from Cape Town watching too. Damien says it's awesome. Reverb is perfect. Oh, thanks, George. Sound is excellent. Oh, that's my sister, Megan. Yay! She lives just like 10 minutes down the road, so I'm really glad you're watching, Megan. Okay, what should we do next? I think let's do something a little bit more classically inspired. Here's a song that that I haven't yet put on my YouTube channel. So for those who haven't tuned in yet, they're missing out on this first sneak peek on YouTube. This is going to be Ye Banks and Braes or Bonnie Doon from Scotland. This was an instrumental harp arrangement by, who was it, Sunita Stainslow, a harpist, and then I rearranged it slightly to do for singing and voice, and I really love this, so I hope you do too. How can ye bloom classic song of heartbreak, very tragic. That the words were written by Robert Burns, and I learned that tune for a Burns supper in March. Oh, now I can't remember when Burns Night is. But I especially learned it for then, and I've just loved performing it ever since, so that's become one of my favorites. I love the way that the old language makes the story seem a little bit more glamorous, but it's basically just the same as all the heartbroken love songs that we hear these days on the radio. Let me check out some of your comments. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. And maybe we should do a little bit of ukulele now, because I know that I have a bit of a varied audience here on YouTube, because I've explored so many different styles on YouTube over the years. And I'm not doing that much ukulele when I'm performing these days, but I just have a feeling that there might be some subscribers who are only here for the ukulele, and I didn't want to disappoint you, so this is especially for those of you who are here for ukulele and so sad whenever I post the harp video. Oh dear, Carl said that there was a little streaming hiccup near the end of that song. Was it only him, or did other people see that too? I'm trying to do it on the highest quality possible, which means we may have little hiccups like that, but if it happens too often, then I'm going to downgrade the quality a bit for my streaming later on today, which is in like 7.5 hours from now, in case you're wanting to come to that too. I'm going to do some different songs later on today, so if you're free, you should really come to both. It was fine. Oh, good, it was fine. Oh, Kent. Thank you, Kent, for saying it's a beautiful song. All right, here is Tea and a Friend, the only original song that I'm currently performing with words. I have some instrumental harp ones that are kind of in the process, but hopefully those will come on my YouTube channel too. But this is original words and melody by Christy-Lyn, inspired by my younger sister Cara when she was studying a very difficult degree at university, and there wasn't much I could do to help her. But sometimes you just got to be there, hear about how difficult things are, and then make a cup of tea. So this is Tea and a Friend. Oh, reverb. La da dum. You're in over your head. Your concentration is dead. This deadline's got you stressing like mad. Just take a deep breath. You'll get out of this mess. I won't lie and tell you it's not so bad. But I can say a cup of tea makes your problems seem smaller. A cup of tea makes the cold seem warmer. Gives you strength to try it all again. You can do it with tea and a friend. Very British, eh? It's been raining all day. Clouds just won't go away. Umbrellas don't help when there's such a gale. You arrive in a half. I see that you've had enough. I sit you down before you start to wail. Put the kettle on, a cup of tea makes your problems seem smaller. A cup of tea makes the cold seem warmer. Gives you strength to try it all again. You can do it with tea and a friend. There you go. Tea and a friend. And I really am passionate about tea. Sometimes people assume that because I'm so passionate about tea that I must like all these different fancy teas, and they try to give me fruit teas, and I don't know, fancy mixes of Earl Grey and chamomile and all these different things. But I just like Ceylon tea. In South Africa, I think the best brand is 5 Roses. Just give me 5 Roses made exactly like I like it. And that's what I want every time. I'm not looking for anything fancy. I'm just really passionate about plain old Ceylon tea. So that's where Tea and a Friend comes from. 3 new people are watching when you play ukulele. Woo! Yay! Okay, I don't actually know how many people are watching because I'm just looking at the chat screen, so I can't tell how many people there are. Someone needs to tell me how many people are watching. Oh, thanks for watching, George. I don't know if he's gone by now, but thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your working day. Let's do a little more ukulele. Maybe one more. Dream a Little Dream. Good old classic song. Okay. Oh, and if any of you have tuned in and enjoyed it so far, we're almost halfway through the time. Maybe we'll go a little past 1 o'clock for me here in Cape Town. If you're enjoying it so far, there's 2 things you can do to support. Actually, 3 things. One thing is, some of these songs are on my live album, Soiree. Oh, I'm still talking with reverb. That's better. Okay, so there's 3 things you can do. The one is my live album Soiree. Many of these songs are on that album, and it's going to sound very similar to what you heard now. It was just recorded when I was performing live, just me and my harp and ukulele. So if you enjoy what you hear today, you'll probably enjoy Soiree. And the link is in the description of this video. You can buy it through Bandcamp. The second thing you can do is, if you enjoyed this and you thought, actually, this was just as good as going to a live concert, which isn't true, by the way. It's always better to see things actually live in real life. But if you're enjoying it, nevertheless, maybe you will consider putting a tip in my hat, or a coin in my hat. I don't know exactly what I said in the description, but think about what you would be willing to pay if you were watching this in a concert, and then maybe you can give a little donation. There's a link there where you can donate a little bit through PayPal. If that doesn't work out for you, I know that some South Africans are a bit suspicious of PayPal. We're a little bit behind the times here in South Africa. So if that's you, you can just pop me an email and I'll give you some EFT details or something like that. And the third thing you could do if you're enjoying today is consider supporting me on Patreon, because that's actually the only reason that I can spend time doing these live streamings, because there's a few amazing supporters on Patreon making my YouTube journey worthwhile in my pocket. So maybe you'd like to join that too, and there's some cool rewards there as well. You get some extra benefits from supporting. But even if you can't do any of those 3, I'm so pleased to have you here today. You don't have to pay anything to enjoy this concert, and I'm hoping to do more in the future. So you can just let me know if you're enjoying it and that you're looking for more, and then maybe we'll have more in the future. Amelie wants to know if the CD is in digital or if you can have the real one. And Carl wants to know if I've tried fennel tea. Oh, I don't even like fennel when I've smelt it, so no. Amelie, at the moment I've only got it available for a downloadable form through Bandcamp, and that's just because our postal system is very slow from South Africa, so I didn't want people to be disappointed, and I didn't want to get the majority of my orders coming for physical copy. But if you really would prefer a physical copy, this is what it looks like. And I know I prefer a physical copy. I get tired of having just downloadable things, and I want to have the real copy and put on my bookshelf. So if that's the case, then just send me an email and we can sort things out. I am willing to do special orders like that, but you have to understand that it will cost you a little bit extra for shipping, and that it may take a few weeks to get to you, because we're in South Africa and postal service is not our strength. Anyway, okay, so let's do a little bit more music. Here is Dream a Little Dream with ukulele. Stars shining bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper I love you, birds singing in the sycamore dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Emily says, we are old-fashioned people, #physical album. Next time I make an album, I'll definitely make it available for everybody around the world. But I just wanted to get one out for now that was a little bit simpler to organize so that I would actually do it, because I've been putting this off for years. Let's take a break from the ukulele for now, because I wouldn't want to upset those of you who came for harp. Okay, I think it's time for a little bit of classical harp, just to give a nice good contrast to that ukulele. Ah, hi from Ukraine. Ah, Ram is here. I remember when Ram commented, or what was the story? I did a question and answer video, and Ram was one of the questions. Ram gave a question that I answered. Yes, I think that's right. So I'm glad you're still around, Ram. Here's, let's do The Little Fountain. This is one of my favorite classical harp pieces because it just gives that beautiful effect of the harp, and it's very impressive for people who don't know harp that well. And for me, it's a piece I'm very familiar with, so I'm very comfortable playing it, and then it makes everybody happy. So what more could you ask? Oh, and while just before I play, if you have any more questions, remember to ask me. If there's anything you want to know about my music, my plans, any questions about the pieces, any song requests that I might be able to help you out with, then let me know while I'm doing this piece, and then I'll check your comments at the end. Can you hear that rain? There's rain outside. Hopefully it doesn't make the sound quality worse. My screen went blank. I hope that doesn't mean you're gone. Oh no. Okay. Good. Hi from Ukraine. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Faira. Someone wants to hear Faira. The sister says rain isn't a problem. Thanks, Megs. Only question I can think of is wondering about if you're planning to learn any more instruments on top of those you already play, and if so, which. Very good question. I'll answer that soon. 6 a.m, a cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. John, that is real commitment. You're up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Whew, I was definitely sleeping at that time. So I don't know if you got up for the live streaming or if you were normally up at 6 o'clock on a Saturday, in which case I'm quite perplexed and, yeah, doubt your sanity. No, that's taking it a bit far. But I'm really glad you're here. Mesmerizing peace. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Okay, so Faira was the one question. The other question was about if I'm planning to learn any instruments soon. Something really cool happened yesterday. I got together with another musician who has like hundreds, literally hundreds of instruments. He has an instrument collection, and things like ocarinas and weird different flutes, and he even had bagpipes. He gave me a Scottish blessing just before he left by playing on the bagpipes for me, which was very unexpected. What other instruments were there? Oh, this halo thing. I think you might have seen it before. Maybe you don't know the name of it, but it's like a round big drum thing like this size, and it has like hollows in it. This particular brand is called a halo, and then you hit on it. It's made out of metal, and it makes this like amazing sound. He has one of those, and we jammed a bit, and I actually took a video of it yesterday, which was really awesome because I was playing on the harp and he was playing on these instruments. So the point of the story is that yes, I am planning to learn more instruments, probably not as seriously as the harp, but I would like to start playing a little bit of ocarina, and which is a type of little clay flute, and I have a tin whistle that I want to spend a bit more time on. And yesterday, Bruce also gave me a little whistle, or actually it's more like an oboe, made out of a drinking straw, a plastic drinking straw that he cut holes in and like squeezed the one end shut so that it becomes like a double reed, and it sounds really like a little oboe or clarinet or something, and you play it similar to a tin whistle. So I'm definitely going to put a bit more practice in with that thing and then show you guys, because it is craziness. Bruce is amazing. Hi from Japan. Yay! Oh, that's so cool. We're all from all around the world here today. Oh, John says he's at work. Oh, I'm so sorry. At 6 a.m. on a Saturday. That's terrible. I hope you at least get a weekday off then. Okay, and someone was saying Faira. So maybe I should sing that. I wasn't actually planning on it, but we can always change the plan. So Faira is one of the ones that I learned from an amazing Scottish singer and harpist called Mary MacLeod in Scotland when I was there last year. And the exciting thing is that it didn't end when I left Scotland to come back to South Africa. I'm still taking lessons with Maddie, with another Gaelic singer called Misha McPherson, and I'm now and then learning a bit of Scottish harp over Skype as well. So you don't have to be in Scotland to learn traditional Scottish music, and it's been a very exciting journey. But this is the one that's on my album. Remember that album I told you about that you can download, the link in the description? So that's on the this one's on the album. It's called Faira, and it means "Oh my boatman," and it's about a woman whose love is out at sea, and she goes up onto the highest hilltop to see if she can see him coming home, and she doesn't see him. So it talks about her going to bed crying, and then she doesn't know whether to stay up and leave the door open and wait for him to come home, and then she goes to bed crying. Very tragic. And then she goes to ask the other boatmen whether they've seen him, and they tell her that she's a fool to love him. Very sad. Okay, but I'm just going to do 2 verses. So I think the last verse that I just explained isn't actually in the words, but you probably won't understand because it's in Scottish Gaelic anyway. Reverb, reverb. Makes it sound better. Irevate snahoroela, irevate snahoroela, irevate snahoroela, mohuris landlat skachatjen jeju. Stryk mig själv in och nog gesarstja, jachem feik mi fere vate, en chiku nu, non chiku maroch, smerchiku icher, gertruatami. Irevate snahoroela, irevate snahoroela, irevate snahoroela, mohuris landlat skachatjen jeju. Hamochris abrisje brutje, strik najor aruyom hulen, en chiku enok nombi mohulrut, non dun min dores leos nahurshich. Irevate snahoroela, irevate snahoroela, irevate snahoroela, mohuris landlat skachatjen jeju. Beautiful Scottish Gaelic song. And I see Rick Play Music says, hi from Malaysia and Vietnam. Wow, that's amazing. And when somebody said hi from Japan, it was great to see that, because I've recently been spending a ridiculous amount of time, too much time, listening to Japanese songs. Well, not that there's too much time to spend on Japanese songs, more that I'm spending a lot of time trying to choose Japanese songs that I can sing, because I think that Japanese songs are really beautiful. Many of them are very beautiful, and some of the singers have a similar type of voice to me, and I know that people in Japan, a lot of people like the harp. So I thought it would be really nice to do some songs from Japan where I sing with harp accompaniment, and I love learning different languages and songs from different parts of the world, so it would also be an exciting journey for me, and hopefully people would like it. So if you're from Japan or you know somebody from Japan, then please recommend songs that you think I should try recording, because I'm trying to choose songs that would suit my voice, that I would like, that I have to like the song, but also the song has to be popular enough in Japan that it will encourage Japanese people to share the video so that they'll find my YouTube channel. So we need to choose a popular song that will suit my voice and will go well with the harp. So if you're from Japan, that's a task for you, and you're welcome to send me an email with all your recommendations, because I've been doing a lot of research, but I'm not in Japan, so it's kind of hard to judge some of these things. Oh, Marianne Good says, wow. Oh, thanks. What should we do next? My fingers are a little bit cold, so it's hard to do faster songs. But maybe let's do, how about Green Sleeves? an instrumental version of Greensleeves. I put this up on my channel quite a long time ago, and my harp playing has progressed a lot since then, so it's something that I perform often, and I'd love to share my current performance with you. So this is Greensleeves. Reverb. Oh, Kiki, she says she'll think about it. Thank you. I love Kiki. You must go and check out Kiki's YouTube channel. She's also a harpist and beautiful, beautiful videos. Also Celtic music. All right. So let's think about what I should do next. Oh, somebody said they wanted to hear Bring Him Home. That's another one from my album, so maybe I should do that. I wanted to tell you as well that one of the reasons why it's so great when people support me on Patreon or with my album or whatever is that I'm desperately saving up money to try and purchase. I have plans of 2 different harps that I really feel that I need to continue progressing with my harp playing, and one is a pedal harp because I really love classical music, and although there's amazing things you can do on this harp I have now, if I want to play in an orchestra I really need to get my own pedal harp, and Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra does need pedal harpists, so it would be great if I could buy my own pedal harp to continue with classical music in that direction. And the other type of harp that I really think I need to continue with progressing with my music is a Celtic harp. You might think that this is a Celtic harp, but actually this is a small classical lever harp, and the string tension is very, very high, which means when I play Celtic pieces sometimes I feel like my fingers are, I don't know, not enjoying it, struggling to go fast enough, because you're not really intended to play Celtic music on this type of harp. It's intended for classical music. And I really do like the tone of this harp. This is an Ogden from Lyon and Healy. I think it's great for learning classical music, and it's really good for accompanying your singing as well. But if I want to keep on progressing with Celtic music and really do it in the traditional style where I improvise a lot and make my own arrangements, it would work a lot better on a Celtic harp. So those are the 2 plans that I have coming up for the future, and it's kind of taking all my savings at the moment, so any little bit of support is really appreciated and it will go towards my music. Megan says yes, bring him home, and Carl says I was just thinking to ask. Yay! So I made a good choice. Hopefully I can do it justice. My voice feels a little bit sad today, but I'll do my very best.
He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on and on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give, let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home.
Carl says he watched the latest movie of Les Mis at least 6 times in a row. It also made me cry. It's extremely sad. Too sad. But very great song, that one. And it doesn't matter that it's normally sung by a man, because I think that it also makes sense coming from a woman's perspective. So I love performing that song. And if you go and listen to the original arrangement with orchestra, it's usually the harp that starts the accompaniment. So that's why it works so well for harp accompaniment. Oh, Lauren says nothing sad about your voice today on our side. Thanks, Lauren. I don't know if Lauren's also a singer, so maybe she'll relate to this. Some days it just feels like, yes, my voice is doing well and I can do whatever I want it to do. And other days you just feel a little bit like you're doing your best, but it may let you down at any moment. That's how I feel today. But I'm glad it doesn't sound like that from your side. Oh, Amelie's working on a Les Mis harp medley for her channel. That's great. Oh, and I don't know if I said, Amelie has a great harp channel, you guys. She does beautiful videos where she goes and does the music videos out in nature, and she puts so much effort into those videos. Oh my word. Not sitting in the same spot in her house like I usually do. So definitely go and check out her channel if you like relaxing harp music, and you can make a whole playlist of her songs and just listen to it when you're going to sleep at night. I think that'll be a great idea. Yes, Carl, you better subscribe to Amelie's channel, definitely. Okay, I think we should do a little bit more ukulele. We're just on, for me, 1 o'clock. Oh, I'm trying to show you. It's going to be upside down. So it's 1 o'clock here in Cape Town, and I was aiming on having this about an hour long. So we'll keep on going a little while longer. If you have any particular songs you're hoping to hear, or even just a style of music, I do have a few more like Celtic kind of songs that I could do with just harp. I've got another classical one I could do. I've got Can't Help Falling in Love. Something that sounds a little bit like an angel playing the harp called Angel Song. Fields of Gold, The Parting Glass, those are songs with harp. And I've got a few more ukulele songs possible. So those are either going to be later on. I'm going to do another live streaming in exactly 7 hours from now, and I'll do the rest of those songs and some of the ones that I did now. But we have time for 1 or 2 more. So if you have any particular requests, let me know, because I think I'm going to do 1 with ukulele and 2 more with harp. So let me know what style you're hoping to hear. Okay. Let's see, what should I do? I'm gonna do, so as you can see with ukulele, because I'm not performing as often, I don't know all these songs off by heart. So I have a little music stand here helping me out with the chords and the words more particularly. Okay, so let's do First Day of My Life. I think that's one of the ones on my album. Yes. You would think that I'd be the one who knows. So this album was recorded at a live concert that I gave, a soiree in my house in December last year. I gave 2 different soirees, and I recorded the whole thing on video and with audio with the good microphone that I'm using right now, that are sitting right over here. And then my dad and I sat and figured out how to master them as well as we could and make them sound good for a CD. So this is all made at home here, mostly by me, but with a lot of help from my dad. And I also designed the cover. My mom took the photo on the back my mom also took. Then I went and bought all the CDs and printed them all out, so it's really homemade, and when you listen to it, hopefully it doesn't sound homemade. It's just going to sound like a live concert. That's why it's called soiree, because soiree is, I know it's a French word, it's probably pronounced differently to what I'm saying, but Amelie will tell me. I'm probably not doing French justice, but we use this French word soiree when we're doing like a fancy concert in someone's home. So that's why it's called soiree, because it was from a concert in my home. Okay, so let's do First Day of My Life, another one from my album. Oh dear, I'm forgetting the reverb again. You must tell me if you think that this reverb is good for ukulele as well, because I can always change that for later on. First day of my life, swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. I was blind before I met you. Don't know where I am, don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know. These things take forever, I especially first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. Now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So I thought I'd let you know you can have forever, and although I might be slow, I realized how I need you, and I'm so glad that I am home. Ooh, I love that little love song. That's the kind of thing I like to do when I'm performing with my ukulele at a wedding. And tell me if you're a harpist, like Amelie is a good one to refer to, or maybe Kiki. How on earth do you arrange that kind of cute little love song for harp accompaniment? That's something I'm still trying to figure out, because I love fun, cute little songs like that, but I just haven't managed to find a way to do them justice on the harp. So that's why I usually do kind of more relaxing, elegant music on the harp. And I miss this kind of song when I'm mostly performing with the harp. So that's something I still need to figure out, I think. Okay, time for 2 more songs. So you have to let me know, what are you looking for? Oh, I didn't realize I made the album at home. Oh, that's awesome. Megan, my sister's trying to convince Cal to squeeze in my second concert before bedtime. If you can, that would be really great, because it's so nice to have your comments while I'm performing. But if you can't, and you really need your sleep, then you can always watch it afterwards tomorrow. But it won't be the same, because it's always better live. Okay, you need to get a good night's sleep before church. That's very wise of you. I'm not always good at getting to bed at 9. So, for those who can, a lot of respect from me. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to choose the last 2 songs. Let's see. I think I'm going to give Butterfly a try. That's a beautiful Celtic, an Irish tune. And it's arranged by this amazing American harpist called Kim Robertson. If you play the harp, I really recommend Kim Robertson's music. Beautiful arrangements of Celtic tunes. Mostly Irish, but also quite a lot of Scottish tunes. And it's just so satisfying to play. So as I said earlier, when I get a proper Celtic harp, then I'm really going to be exploring more how to do Celtic music or Scottish and Irish music really in the traditional style, more with improvising and making my own arrangements and everything. That's what I'm planning to do, and I'm doing a little bit of that already, but I think I'll have to get a Celtic harp first. In the meantime, this is the kind of tune that I enjoy playing from those countries. So this is Butterfly. It's a beautiful jig. Colors, parting glass. Oh my goodness, so many requests. Oh dear. I'll have to choose which one I feel like doing. Okay, here's Butterfly. I realized halfway through that piece that I didn't put the reverb on, so you're hearing that one exactly as I hear it in the room here. No added effects, exactly as it is live in this little office. And what was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh yes, I distracted myself and left out a whole section of the song. So when I put this up on my YouTube channel, it's going to be a little bit longer and you'll get some extra surprises there. But that's one that I'm really enjoying performing at the moment. So there were a few song requests. True Colors, Parting Glass. I'm not listening to Megan about Angel Song because I've already done my instrumental now. I need to do a song to end off, the last one for today. Sunny's Dream. So the thing is, I really want to do True Colors, but I did a Patreon concert last week and I told my patrons that this new version of True Colors was going to be only for their ears until I put it up on my YouTube channel. So I think I need to stay true to that request. It is my favorite one to perform at the moment, so I really do want to share it with you guys, but I'm going to record it for my YouTube channel soon, and I think for now I need to stay true to my patrons and not let the rest of you hear my new version yet. But it will be coming soon. I think in the next week or two you'll hear a new version of that and also of Fields of Gold. But for now I'm going to end off with one last one from my soiree album called The Parting Glass. And it's a perfect one to end with because it's all about the end of the evening, saying goodbye, the end of your life. Any kind of farewell it's very appropriate for. Oh, Kent wants to hear She Moves Through the Fair. That is one that I need to start performing with my harp. I don't actually usually perform that with my harp, and it's a great tune, so I definitely need to do that. Thanks for the suggestion, Kent. Oh, Carl, you said about the Moon Song. Do you know that Moon Song is one of the ones that I perform? And I think there's actually a video of me singing Moon Song with Kevin. And so you can see a little duet of that. If you really search on my album, on my YouTube channel, you just have to type in Moon Song and Christy-Lyn, or go to my channel and search on there for Moon Song, and you should be able to find it. Not many people have seen that video. It doesn't have very many views, but I love that song. And we did a nice little arrangement with ukulele and bass guitar. Ah, thanks, Damien. Yeah, well, if you've seen the version of True Colors on my YouTube channel now and you like it, then I'm sure you're going to like my new version even better, because I've progressed a lot with my harp arrangements since then. So that'll be coming soon. But for now, let's do The Parting Glass, and this will be the last one. If you have any last few questions, you're welcome to put those up while I'm singing this song to you, and I'll answer them and just have a little chat afterwards. But this will be my last song for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy this last song. I'll chat to you after.
That ere I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that ere I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call good night and joy be with you all. A man may drink and not be drunk. A man may fight and not be slain. A man may court a pretty girl and perhaps be welcomed back again. But since it has so ordered been by a time to rise and a time to fall, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call good night and joy be with you all. I'll gently rise and I'll softly call good night and joy be with you all.
Ah, Rimmel just joined us. Oh, you made it for the last song at least. That was going to be my farewell song, and I'm going to have another live streaming in, what would we say, 6 hours and 50 minutes from now. So if you'll still be around then, you can join me for that. Otherwise, you can watch both of them after the time by just clicking on the video after I'm finished, and you'll be able to watch from the beginning, which would also be good. Although if you are able to tune in for the concert later on, then that would be even better, because you can put comments while I'm performing and we can have a nice little chat, and it's more special when it's live. But watching afterwards is a good second. Oh, Cal said he could listen for another hour if he had to. Ah, that's so nice, thanks. And Emily says clap, 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 thank you. And I'm not sure, IRCRA, Irkra, I don't know whether that's your real name or what I should call you, but they said thanks for the concert, very enjoyable, I'm so glad. And Lauren said thanks for making, oh my goodness, your music theory class is watching too. That's awesome, thanks Lauren. That's so cool. And John said great concert, your music will be playing in my mind all day at work, making my day pass sweeter and easier. That's so cool. And Rimmel will try and catch the first part of the next one before work. That's good. It'll be nice to have you there. Make sure you put a little comment so I know you've tuned in. And Quibus is coming later. Yay! That'll be good. Made a good morning for me. Thanks for the concert. Leaving now. Bye, Cal. Thanks for coming. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. It was really great to have you and to have your little comments in between. And remember that if you enjoyed the concert and if you would have been willing to pay a little bit if you'd seen me in real life, then there's a link down below for a little donation. It's not compulsory. This is a free concert, but if you feel like popping a little coin in my hat, then you can use that link and make a little donation via PayPal. I'd really appreciate it, but not compulsory, so you decide. But thanks so much. Does anybody have any more questions? Or oh, Damien says I should do more Lorena McKennitt songs. I didn't see that. Oh, Alyssa said she just joined and hoped to be in time for the second concert. Ah, I'm so glad you made at least a little bit of it, Alyssa. Okay, Lorena McKennitt. How do you say that? I can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, she's an amazing singer and harpist from Canada, I think. And I've never seen her live, but I've seen her live YouTube, or like her videos on YouTube of concerts where she was performing live, and man, she knows how to put on a show. It's not just a show, it's an experience. Wow. I really respect Lorena McKinnon for what she does with her harp and her voice, and writing original Celtic sounding songs, and her arrangements are really brilliant. So I will look into that. Thanks for the suggestion, and maybe I'll include some of her songs in my repertoire. Kent says, great live performance, have a nice day. You too, thanks for coming. And Damien says, please. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely think about it. I'm actually currently putting together a repertoire to apply to play on a cruise ship, which I'm hoping to do next year to help raise money to buy my own pedal harp. And I think Lorena McKinnon songs, there's quite a few Lorena McKinnon fans that would enjoy those songs. So maybe that's something that I really need to add to my repertoire. So thanks for the encouragement. And anyway, thank you everybody. I'm going to go and have a little break now, maybe have an afternoon nap or something, and then I'll be back in, 6 hours and 35 minutes for the next one. So if you're able to join later, there are quite a few songs that I didn't play now that I'm planning to do later. So it will be a bit of a different concert. Maybe some songs will be the same, but there'll be some new ones, and it would be great to have you back. If you can't come, but you know some friends who would like this, especially if you have friends in a different time zone, and if it would suit them to come in 6.5 hours time, then share the link for the next concert on your Facebook or email it to people. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see my posts about these concerts and the links for those. And also there's an explanation video, a live streaming concert like advert that I made on my channel, and there's links to the second concert there as well. So you can share it with your friends, and hopefully we'll have a nice time later, just like we had now. So thank you so much everybody, and I'll see you again soon. One more thing. If you want more live concerts like this, please let me know, and I'll do my best to organize one before too long. Okay, thanks so much. Bye. Now I have to figure out how to turn this thing off. Louis says, I hope I can make it to the next show on time. Oh, I hope so too. And Alyssa, I hope to see you later. And Marianne, thank you for coming. Okay. Hoping to see more of you later. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to turn this off.